They are not going to change, y'all. That narcissist or toxic person, manipulator, gaslighter, whatever name you want to apply to them, abuser, whatever name you want to give to them, is not going to change their behaviors. And of course, if you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, here to give you the inside look at the mind of a narcissist, y'all. We're going to hop right into it. All gas, no brakes. We're speeding down the highway with this one right here, y'all. So many people that I do my one-on-ones over Zoom with, so many people that I do my text messaging, whatever. They are always thinking that the narcissist can change, right? That the narcissistic person that they're dealing with, they have hope that that person can change. And a lot of times they are looking at my platform as a diagnosed narcissist that has been in psychotherapy for 9 years. They're looking at my platform and getting hope. And I have to tell them, do not take hope from me. Right. I know it sounds counterintuitive. I know it sounds like, well, Lee, well, you changed your behaviors, didn't you? Why can't they? Why can't they change their behaviors? I get it. I get it. Right. And it seems like hypocritical of me to say they can't change. They're not going to change. Ask yourself, why would they change? That's the first question that I want to, when you're dealing with a narcissistic person, when you're dealing with a toxic person, whoever, right? An abuser, a manipulator, an ass beater, whatever they are, right? Ask yourself, why would they change? You know, why would they change? They don't why would they change a behavior or behaviors that they are getting rewarded for? If they don't think that you're ever going to leave, regardless of what they are doing to you, regardless of whatever they're putting you through, why would they change it? You see, narcissistic people want to be very low effort. When I say low effort, I mean the lowest of effort. They don't want to put anything, they don't want to put any work in. They want to put all the work in the beginning of the relationship, right? They want to front load the relationship like a washer and dryer, right? They want to front load their relationship. That's where the love bombing comes in. They do all the good things at the beginning. Most of the good stuff in a relationship with a narcissist happens at the beginning of a relationship, right? And from that point forward, it typically goes downhill, because they're not going to do everything that they've been doing in the beginning. They're not going to do that for a very long time. They're not going to, it's not sustainable, right? They front load it. You ever heard of the term compound interest? They make a large deposit in the beginning and they coast off the compound interest of that deposit. That's what they do right there. They coast off of it, right? And because they are with you, because they're in a relationship with you, because you're dealing with them, they think it's okay. Why, y'all? Why wouldn't they? Because you don't leave them, because you take them, or even if you do leave them, you take them back. Why would they stop it, man? You know, I know people are going to say, well, Lee, this sounds like victim blaming. No, the hell it is not. Everything that hurts your feelings, when I'm trying to be real with you, is not victim blaming. It's victim empowerment. I'm trying to get you to wake up and see that just because Lee Hammock has put in 9 years of therapy doesn't mean that your partner, your parent, whoever it is, it doesn't mean that they will, right? They damn near don't want to put in 1 day of therapy, let alone hundreds, let alone 9 years worth, right? 9 years worth of therapy, 20 years of personal development. Like, are they going to do that? Ask yourself, if you can't even get them to go to 1 therapy session, what makes you gonna think they're gonna commit to 9 years or the rest of their life? I'll probably be in therapy the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that, y'all. I'm okay with being in therapy for the rest of my life. I'm fine with that because I've been putting in the work. I've been doing the work, and I'm cool. I like getting better. I like growth. I like personal development. I love it. I love it. And let me say this right here, y'all. Stop attaching your self-worth to whether or not they go get help, right? Because so many people just say, well, it's so lucky that you changed for your wife. You changed for your kids. Did they play a role in it? Yes. Am I doing it for them? No. My kids are going to be grown. One of my kids literally I'm in his room recording right now because my room, he might be watching the video. Your room is my office now. Ha ha ha. Right? He's a college student right now. Shout out to Trey. But my wife, she could leave and I would still go to therapy. I'm still going to go to therapy. I'm still going to do the work. It's not about them. I'm selfish with my healing so I can be selfless, so I can help other people, right? I have to be selfish with my, it's for me. It's for me. If your partner says, I'm going to go to therapy for you, that means the only incentive is you. That means they don't really want to get better. They just want you to stay. I'm going to therapy. I'm going to get good help for you. What? No, it's not about you, right? Stop attaching your self-worth to whether or not they go sit in the therapist's office and get any type of help, because most times they are not. Most times they're not trying to get help. Most times they like who they are. They like this version of themselves so much that they don't feel the need to change anything about themselves, right? Why would they? I enjoy being this person, putting in less work, putting in less time, effort, and energy. I enjoy it. Why would I do more? Right? And I already know that now that the fact that I've said it, people are going like, well, Lee, why don't they want to do more for us? It's not about you. Stop personalizing it. Well, are they going to be better for the next person? No. The story you tell yourself is going to keep you stuck. The story that you're telling yourself is not serving you at all. It's going to keep you stuck. It's going to stop you from being able to move forward in any way, shape, or form. It's going to paralyze you. It's damn near like narcissistic paralysis, because you get in these relationships and you get stuck thinking that they're going to be better for the next person. Y'all, they haven't done anything to improve their lives mentally while they've been with you. Why do you think they're going to do it for the next person? What are you telling yourself right here? And again, this is not victim blaming. I need you to take a look internally, because this is how you heal, because this is how you get better. You need to take a look at internally and tell yourself, ask yourself, what are you telling yourself right now in this moment that makes you think that they're going to change for the next person? It's been 5 years. It's been 10 years of the same thing. It's been 11, 12, 15, 20 years. And I know how narcissists work, right? I know that they've been attacking your self-worth for years. I know that they've been devaluing you for years. I know that they've been attacking your self-esteem for years. I know sometimes they're in control of the finances, right? I know. I am a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder, right? I know that. And that's why I'm trying to help you wake up to understand that if I were in their shoes and I was getting everything that I needed and wanted, I wouldn't change either, right? In my own life, I wasn't getting anything that I needed. I say needed. I wasn't getting anything that I needed or wanted in any aspect of my life. Physically, I was almost 300 pounds, y'all. Emotionally, I was emotionally stupid. I lacked emotional intelligence, right? If somebody lacked actual intelligence, you would think that they're dumb, right? So why do we say lacks emotional intelligence? No, I was emotionally stupid. I was emotionally dumb, right? I was overweight. I was broke. I had a dead end job, right? My kids were afraid of me. My wife had left. I hit rock bottom. I'm gonna do another video on my rock bottom. I'll probably record that later on today in my office. But I had hit rock bottom in so many. I'm on an exercise ball right now. I had hit rock bottom in so many ways that my life, I had no one else to blame but me, right? Nobody was around me. I was by myself and I had no choice but to go to therapy. I had no choice. If I wanted my life to get better, I had no choice. The narcissistic person in your life always feels like they have a choice. They do. They always feel like they have a choice whether or not you're going to stay, whether or not you're going to leave, whether or not they get to do whatever they want to do, whether or not they're going to keep doing the same thing that they've been doing for years. Years. Yeah, once a behavior becomes so deeply ingrained, they feel like there's no need to try to change it at all. At all. Why do they need to change a behavior that they feel like they get rewarded for? Again, y'all. And I know people are just like, well, you're hurting our feelings. I love y'all. I'm so grateful for every single one of y'all. I want to see y'all win. Y'all do y'all not believe me when I say that? I want to see y'all win. I know people see my videos, they're like, he's doing the videos for supply. I do the video because I want to see y'all win, right? I was a successful real estate agent in North Carolina. I'm about to actually go back to doing real estate because I loved helping people buy houses. So if you need a house in the North Carolina area, Greensboro, 336-919, Durham, Raleigh, Hillsborough, I'm your guy, right? So shoot me an email, info@mentalhealness.net. Lee, I'm looking to buy or sell a home in North Carolina. Info, I-N-F-O, @mentalhealness.net. And I'll get you to the real estate stuff, right? But I love helping people, man. I've always loved helping people before the self-aware narcissist stuff. That's why I'm working. I have 2 courses. I wrote 2 courses. From talking to so many people, I accumulated the knowledge to write 2 courses to help you heal. You can find those at courses.mentalhealness.net. They will help you heal. They'll understand what you went through, and they'll shorten the healing process for you because you'll find your why. You're healed from narcissistic abuse from the stuff that I've learned over the years. I want to help every single one of y'all win. And the best way to help y'all win is to help you understand that this person is not going to get better. They feel like they are okay with who they are. They're okay with how they treat you. They're okay with the behaviors and stuff like that. I know you're not, right? I know you're not okay, but they think that you are because you stay with them. They think you're okay with the behaviors because you stay, right? They think you're okay with everything because you're still around, right? This is the mentality that they have. I want y'all to win. I really, truly do. From a deep level of passion, compassion, all the empathy I got, I want y'all to win. So that's what I'm telling you right now, that person in your life, that narcissistic person that keeps promising to do better, they're not going to do better. They're promising to do stuff. They're promising that they're going to go to therapy. They're promising that they're going to put the work in. But what have they actually shown you that they are willing to do? You see what I'm saying? What have they been consistent with other than consistently abusive and neglectful? Other than consistently just putting you down, other than consistently devaluing you? What have they done, y'all? Anyways, y'all, gotta cut this video short. I had a Zoom call. It's about peeking now right now. I got a Zoom call I gotta hop on right now. I appreciate y'all. Courses.mentalhealness.net or just mentalhealness.net to check out my course, my one-on-ones, my coaching and stuff like that, y'all. They're not gonna change, and it's not about you. Dr. Romney has an amazing book called It's Not You. Check it out. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Peace.